Greetings. Zodiac sign Virgo, Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, and Virgo Moon. Welcome to your Akashic Records reading for October 2021 by Lightworker. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. When you subscribe, please remember to turn on the notification bell. Please remember that these are general readings, and if you'd like to have a personal consultation with me, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com and visit my website www.amalightworker.com. For those of you who would like to know more, I have done a whole new reading for your sign and for each sign of the zodiac. And for those of you who are interested for download and purchase, the link for the Vimeo videos is posted down here below in the show more description box. In the show more description box down here, please also notice the other Vimeo link that I posted. And that Vimeo link is going to take you to a special series of videos that I did for you, looking into your finances and what could be bringing you luck for 6 months of your life. And those videos there, they do cover the time frame all the way to December 2021 for some of the signs, or even up to January next year for some other signs. If you'd like to know more about the abundance program, it is a 5 weeks abundance program teaching you about money from a spiritual approach, prosperity and abundance. Feel free to email me directly if you have any questions at amalightworker@gmail.com. That information is not posted yet about the abundance program. It's not posted just yet on my website. With that being said, now, Virgo, let's focus on this reading for you. It's time for you to embrace new ideas. For many of you, maybe you had this inner resistance toward a new idea, toward a new point of view. This could be new ideas in general. This could be a new perception of life. This could be new ideas about God, religion, spirituality, a new approach to maybe a problem that you have, or even being a little bit more open-minded toward a new direction in life, or even toward a new relationship. That inner resistance that maybe you have experienced so far, it will be replaced with a new sense of being and feeling renewed, reborn, with a new sense of hope. Many of you are going to be looking forward to something happening in your life. Some of you are looking forward to see where a relationship is going. Some of you are going to be looking into finances, investments, stocks, bonds, moving money from one account to another account. For some of you, you are going to be exploring your options and opportunities that you have in generating more money. And you may also be looking into an additional source of income. If there is anything that you have been regretting, in October, something is going to happen for you to open up your mind and to open up your heart and to feel it as well, not just to understand it logically, but also to feel it in your heart that the past is the past and you need to let bygones be bygones. And just like that, you may not feel that you have to feel that feeling of regret anymore. No more regrets. Some of you Virgos are going to take a test, an examination. It could be that at work you could be assigned some kind of a special project or a special assignment, so to speak, to test your power, to test your abilities. And it feels like you are going to be ready to take on a new challenge. Somebody may be inviting you to an event. For many of you, this event that you may be invited to could be some kind of a religious ceremony, a spiritual ceremony, could be a meditation session, a yoga session, Reiki, and to your surprise, you may say yes to that offer, or to your surprise, you may find this to be very fascinating. And I'm talking for those of you who maybe never had this experience in your life. You are going to get a sense who's lying to you. You may not be too sure why they're lying to you, but there's going to be at least one person who may be trying to show off. Look at me, I have this and I have accomplished that. Or look at how good I look. So I'm getting a sense that you're going to be very surprised or even shocked by somebody's attitude where they're trying to show off. Someone may be pushing your buttons. And many of you like to have a good argument, not necessarily in the sense that you like to fight. You just like a good argument. But you also have to be very careful here, because the circumstance is going to be different for different Virgos. Not to push it too much. For some of you, you may find yourself in some kind of a large crowd. And in this large crowd, you may witness people fighting verbally or physically. And this could be happening in a public place. And you may want to be very careful not to get yourself involved into some kind of dispute or fight. You may want to measure the depth or the length or the consequences of your potential action. For some of you, you are going to be examining or analyzing the positive or the negative. You could be making a list of the plus and the minus. For some of you, maybe you're going to examine your finances and you want to look at both the good and the bad. For other ones, this is going to be about you are thinking of achieving or doing something and you are right now examining, what's the good in this and what's the loss in this. And I'm also getting the sense that you may be thinking of surprising someone, doing something nice for someone. But you could also be the one who is going to get a nice surprise coming to you from somebody who is thinking of you right now. And I'm also getting that you are going to be excited for some kind of a new beginning. Many of you could be looking forward to a new beginning with your work. This could be a new project at work, looking forward to some new changes at work, a new client, a new management maybe. So there's going to be something new that you're going to be looking forward to in terms of your work. And I'm also getting some of you Virgos that during this time, you are going to look forward to a job interview and how that's going to go. And you may be looking forward to get hired from a new company or to be rehired in a company that maybe you used to work some time ago. If you live in a different home from your parents, you don't share the same households, There's going to be some plans in the making. Either you're going to visit them or one of your parents coming to visit you. And you may have to change and rearrange these traveling plans a few times before you finalize them. So right now I'm getting the sense of preparing for upcoming travels, but not necessarily that every Libra has to travel in this month of October. And I'm shown many images of many of you doing some housework and house chores, cleaning leaves, cleaning an old attic, cleaning your porch, cleaning your yards. So I'm getting a lot of you cutting the grass or trying to clean the leaves. So it feels like many of you are preparing your home for this upcoming new season. And I'm also sure that for some of you, you could be doing some kind of work in the roof. This could be the roof of your home. This could be the ceiling. And if you are somebody who has had some kind of a misunderstanding, or a misunderstanding has the potential to happen in October, don't take any action that you can later regret. For some of you, maybe time itself is going to clarify this miscommunication or the misinformation. Many of you are going to be looking into replacing old computers with a new computer, an old equipment with a new equipment, replacing an old appliance with a new appliance. You may be looking into renovations of some kind. And for some of you, you could be finding old photos, old family movies that maybe belongs in the family, but somehow it will be passed on to you. I'm even getting the sense that for some of you, you may be finding money in like an old jacket that you haven't worn in a while, or in an old bag, or an old purse. You may be finding items, like as you walk in the street, you may be finding a coin. Like I'm getting a sense of you being the finder, finding things in October. Pay particular attention to any legal information or legal advice coming your way. This could be a legal advice that you are seeking. This could be unsolicited advice coming your way. Maybe you didn't ask for their opinion or advice, but it's given to you anyway. Or somebody else's opinion, whether you ask for their opinion or not. There could be something valuable in this advice coming to you, but don't take everything at face value. If somebody keeps bothering you because they keep repeating the same thing or the same behavior, or they keep promising things and then nothing happens, and if you are sick and tired of that attitude, in October you are just going to have enough of it. And you are going to decide to put a stop to that attitude. If there is somebody who constantly keeps asking you for money, you are finally going to say no to it. If there is somebody who keeps bragging all the time, you're going to put a stop to it. If there is somebody who's constantly asking for your help and they are perfectly able of doing it themselves, they just feel lazy, they stuck other people with whatever their responsibilities are. If somebody around you needs help with some kind of an addiction, and somehow they are using you to enable that addiction, and it could be an addiction of any kind, okay? You could be putting a stop or an end to it. And for many of you, you could be the one reaching out to another person to offer to them either your condolences, to offer to them your help and your assistance, or simply to support them in some ways. Maybe that person is going through some difficulties right now, and you are going to be drawn to helping them or to give them the support that they may need right now. Many of you are going to be looking into either donating your time or donating your professional advice pro bono. There's going to be some kind of a gathering or a party that you are going to be invited to. For some of you, this is a Halloween party. For some of you, this could be a party that your work is organizing. I'm also getting a few birthday parties where you're going to you're going to be invited as well. There's going to be some kind of a battle of wheels for some of you. When to you is going to feel like pull and push. And this could be happening in a work situation where maybe you feel that someone at work is competing with you. You could be having some clashes of opinion, clashes of ideas between you, a co-worker, or between you and a superior. Therefore, that battle of wheels, push and pull between the two of you. But you may also be feeling that there is some tension, push and pull, my will or your will, in a marriage that you may have or in a relationship that you may have. You are not going to be so easy to please in October, particularly if you are the person running the show, if you are the person in charge of a circumstance, or if you are a person who is in a managerial position at your work, or maybe you are the boss, or you are self-employed. And as many of you are getting ready to launch new things, you could be getting ready to launch a new website, a new service, a new product. So if it is anything that involves the internet or the social media, there could be some small glitches or some slight delays before everything moves forward. And I'm getting the sense that toward the end of October, you're going to feel that finally a situation got clarified, or anything that you are trying to launch that involves technology or the internet now is going much better. And some of you could be also be dealing at this time with ads, an ad campaign. You may be dealing with discounts when you get a discount or you get offered a discount. I'm getting that some of you are going to be putting together a long list of things that maybe you need to purchase, a long list of things that maybe you need to get rid of, to donate, or to put up for sale, or a list of, or putting together some kind of a vision for your future, having to maybe adjust the vision that you already have. If you already have a vision, you may need to readjust this vision, to refine this vision as you go along. Anything that maybe you were questioning at the beginning of October, information, a situation, yourself, your purpose, something at work, so anything at all that you could have been questioning at the beginning of October, you're going to feel much more at ease about it toward the end of October, and you are going to get the answers that you are seeking, emotionally, spiritually, legally, whatever these answers may be for you. But also you're going to get very lucky because some information is going to show up for you at the right time, at the right moment. And it's going to be information coming to you from a video, a book, a person passes by and they give you instructions or directions. So the right information. So help will be provided, and it's going to come in the most surprising ways, but at the right time. So right now, Virgo, you are asked to trust that if you feel that you are going farther away from the direction that you like to have, you are going to be redirected to where you need to be. There's going to be a sign that you are going to get a confirmation about what you need to do right now, or if everything that you have been working for right now is worth it. And for many of you, I'm also getting feeling more lucky in terms of investments. If you are somebody who has been investing in stocks, in bonds, or in anything else, you could be making some profit around this time. And I'm also getting the sense that for some of you, you are going to try to close the door on an old problem. And there could be some circumstances with a neighbor. Maybe you're going to decide to close the door on that neighbor, or if there is anything between you and a neighbor that maybe you have to address it properly. Maybe it's not so easy to talk to them. Maybe you have to address this with the proper authorities. Like if you live in a condominium, maybe you need to address that with the board, that runs the condominium, or with the management. Maybe there is some issues for you to address at a town meeting, okay, or anywhere else where you get to take this complaint legally or formally. And I'm also getting the sense that you may forget, where you place your wallet, your keys. Pay attention to that. Any personal belongings, any personal properties. And I'm also getting the sense that money, I'm getting, like, it's not a lot of money, but I'm getting a sense that maybe something falls off your wallet, like some money or something. So pay attention here and be very careful with your personal belongings, not to forget or to leave anything behind. I hope that this is making sense to you. Do leave me a comment down here below. I'm always curious to hear from you. Yes, of course, if you'd like to know more, click in the link down here below, and that's going to take you to the Vimeo videos for those of you who are interested for download and purchase. And in those Vimeo videos, I'm doing a whole new reading for your sign and for each sign of the zodiac. And also notice the second Vimeo videos, and that's going to take you to a video about money, finances, and luck that I prepared for each sign of the zodiac. Please like, share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I will reconnect with you in the next video. In the meantime, take a look at my website, www.amalightworker.com, and email me at amalightworker@gmail.com if you'd like to have a personal consultation with me. Thank you. I will reconnect with you in the next video. Bye.